Ini ada je. Yang sama ini. Yang iyan. Yang itu dia. Yang aja aku aja.
Mangda kona seri dal chene ge nyedwel ko to lo shoge yumla. Kon nya dal la ne mong dol ne to ke ge shwa mandong. Lumna mambar ya kol pio kar gir wal kemet ge tung kiel. Kon nya dal la ne mong dol ne to ke ge shwa mandong. Yin men ogia mu gedol to winam no man dar chai the tun mer. Kon nya dal la ne mong dol ne to ke ge shwa mandong. Nyal le siulo.
Here people got used to calling this camp the POC. POC stands for Protection of Civilians. It's a site guarded by UNMISS, the United Nations mission in South Sudan, on the western outskirts of South Sudan's capital, Juba. The camp shelters nearly 40,000 people who fled the violence that started in Juba in December 2013. Most of them belong to the Nuer ethnic group, like Riek Machar, the former vice president of South Sudan, who fled Juba following the outbreak of conflict. Soon, civil war was raging in much of the country, killing thousands and displacing hundreds of thousands, reviving ethnic tensions, particularly between the Dinka and the Nuer, the two largest ethnic groups in South Sudan. There were hopes to see an end to the conflict when Riek Machar and some of his forces came back to Juba in April 2016, several months after reaching a peace deal with the government. It is during this short-lived period of peace that this film was shot, to document life in the camp and to tell the story of university students who struggle to pursue their education inside and outside the POC site.
So, when will you go back?
Where?
To the university.
I think I will be going anytime.
Hey, you're a strong man. Huh?
What of you?
I'm a strong woman. 2013, we entered the university. I remember we only sit for the first semester examination when the crisis started. We lost many friends. So the youth, they become traumatized when they were not at the school for the first year. Only 2014, when they brought them to this camp and they make the school, the students of university are the ones who are teaching at secondary and primary school. For me, I was teaching fine art at secondary school, and even me, I resumed the university with them.
As well as the purpose.
Next to the camp's secondary school, there is a USAID-sponsored higher education center that offers university-level courses in computer, English language and literature, and a class of heritage studies with a focus on South Sudan's diverse cultures. This is where university students can continue to learn, especially for those who do not feel safe enough to go and resume their studies outside the camp.
I wish you people they can know about what will happen in the future. Then you will prepare for that future very well. At that crisis, no one was prepared. I could not imagine that the crisis started again in South Sudan. And it was a dream that the peace has come, and then I came 2011, celebrate the Independence Day. It was a dream actually. That night the dream had shattered and everything became... At that day I knew that our leaders, they are really selfish leaders. So I stayed in the camp for 1 month, and then in February, my cousin called me from Uganda that I have to leave South Sudan. I said, I cannot leave these people like that. All my friends that were here in Juba, I was just imagining if I can leave them. Am I going to see them again? So I refused it in the first time. Then my father called me from Khartoum. What do you want? You have to go to your aunt and then at least you go and pursue your education there again. I said, okay. I accepted, but it's not from my heart accepted. Just to make the family happy. So this is our market. We usually bring things from outside and then they sell it down here. Yeah. All the women that are working around here. So they are the only one who early every morning they go outside and come back. And then they sell some things like this. So I'm so happy that being here with the people. I feel actually I'm happy and free because since I was outside the country, I wasn't very happy. Thinking about them that they're inside the camp and I'm staying in a very nice place, getting my food. And so usually at morning we get up. When you get up, you find the people around.
Dul gor da te liang ya ga ke. Ga ke ya. Jam ju. Ba ga te la nya ka.
Jam en dial ga ga.
Jadi ya jo ne te lo ko. Jadi man ba ya jo te ko te la kor ba. Te kor ba. Amal la la. Jadi chi ne ro khang. Khang na ro. Ka ra la. Jadi chi ne ro khang.
Kama hivi yani sikiri kana duwe juu ya nako. Wala ka ba ko yo kana yo sikiri ya kile mtu beni tu. Amubi ya kuna la. Amubi ya kuna la.
Mình bây giờ long. Ủa giờ này nó con này nè mình giờ uy mòn. Chia liền cái mình đang đặt cọ con. Ủa giờ nó quay giờ nè mẹ. Cái chia dân bèo với dân. Dân đi uy mòn. Càng này gì? Con này được mình trên đây chẳng đây cả này cái đây cả. Cái lo dương chẳng có nơi.
Tega kore kale chabay kon da dega rundang diok rei kala wane la gwam tela gwam le lutin cha gol ne rei kal ye ne de sijin tela gwam dong le lutin ya ngang chu wol ko chi ge je nyure jinup cha da se te yi mi cham ti ai je no de la
còn man cho đi chui này long ko gwana đó ko ta đó chơi mới đi chơi nó ran là cái số cái sản về bagada kul je sabun men la je ka ba kul je kon ma be sham man jen de na ira ko de mal der ben ka jin Sudan jande na sheng free da osil mashkala mata kalna kada yandi we mo la ro yan ba ya la da bum ko ba jin Sudan ba ja ka ba ya ro ka yandi we mo no de này lùi quá nó có thể là chẳng có cái đó là chẳng năng và xin lười nếu mà nhớ ra quan mà trái ba là năng ba là ma lo đó xin lười đuổi ba là giọt pin tin có ô xin lười nhiều cái này chẳng cái này giết bờ rễ kalwan xin có đứa quan mà năng cái gắt tin xin qua mà đam mến tin cái xin lo giết đuổi ngán dần giết cái xin mà bờ rễ thế thế vậy này giết nó ngán dần nó nhân đây là và
this is the lie of the POC. People are sitting from seat to seat. We are doing nothing. We are just, people are gathering in one place like the where we are now. So we are just pushing it, seeing the crisis up to the right now. We have nowhere to go.
Gara. Jual gar. Those big stones, they were in place of my house when I was relocated here. There were so many big rocks, so it was very hard for me to remove them, because for you to remove a big rock like this one, it is very bad. Because of the situation, I managed to remove. If I don't do it, there is no place for me to stay. That's why I removed them, and then now they are very far from my house. So this is the situation. Also, this is my house. We were about 12 inside. We squeeze ourselves to live. There is nowhere. The area here in POC is very difficult to get a house unless you have this ratio card. And then to get a ratio card is too much, even you cannot get it. Now people have 1 year more. For us here, we are living here, we are about 12. I'm just only one having a ratio card, but the rest, this 11, they don't have ratio card. And this is the situation that we are. Unmiskam is very hot all the time. At night it's too cold. It is a problem. So this small garden is very useful. This woman, my neighboring, plant some vegetable for survival. This okra and maize, different vegetable. I programmed myself 2014 I'm going to finish the university and then get married. But the 2014 reached, even I was not reaching in first year. So then I decided now I'm not graduated and even I'm not married. It's better for me to get married. And then now I left with one step. So I complete this step. The marriage was second before, and then the study was first. I said that let me study first and then I finish and then I get married. Now the marriage becomes first and then the study becomes second.
I came here in POC 3 in September 2014. Before we are in Tongping side, the side of UNIMIS, contraction side, near airport. My family are living in Kakuma Camp, Nairobi. I stay alone here. I'm soldiers in my professional. So now in my life here, it exists as it is. I still a soldiers in this country. So we back learning in USA school here. They opened an education department called culture. As you see now, this is a book of culture. We are taught in culture now in POC side. Also, it is a very, very, very crucial thing which I learned here in POC side. I never learned this before, but now I learned this. Yeah, it is a very vital to me. It is a very important to me because if you don't know your culture, which means you're lost.
Bakita, could you judge this for me for the evening? You're going to print later?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when they go out, they say what's the string on the room? Yeah, because it was their beginning to be in this class, and they didn't know what they were supposed to get. And then when we introduced books like What Happened in Rwanda, it's similar to what happened here. So they started to realize that it's not only in South Sudan that things happen. It happens somewhere and it's likely to happen anywhere. So they started to forget about what happened to them. Because what happened in Rwanda is, I think, is the worst. So from literature books, they started to forget. Because literature books are meant for, change. You read, you change. You read, each time you read, you change. And now I'm keeping this with me, this animal farm. What people talk about every day is here. So it's just like I'm not alone. Even if I read one chapter, I get something.
Business better.
Now, first you see this is a parent worried.
Yeah,
so this is private letter.
Yeah, it's private letter.
If you're writing to the headmaster about your son or yourself, is it private or friendly or public or it's official or business?
So it's an official letter because it's a month.
Very good. Now you have no problem.
Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
How to write letter is very important. It's a very crucial, like what my colleagues say. And it's new, let me say, it's new for us. We need something from our brother here by the name William. We need money for school fees because we don't have any place to get money from, only that person. So now let us look at our letter. If there is any mistake there, no problem. We are going to correct it because human beings, they have been learning to mistake. So this is the way we draft our letter. We put our address following by the date.
Books and stories can change people. And I ask them to read and read and read and read. To read a lot and avoid too much common sense. Research is the most important thing. You will talk the truth.
This we can identify the body or the people who wrote.
This is a conflict resolution for everyone. Can a conflict be a peaceful resolved? Yeah, well, I'm in this tukul, which is too hot, and I've been chased away. I leave my house, and people have always used to talk, let us go and make a national reconciliation and healing. So, if our people is urging, and the government is talking about the forgiveness. Forgiving it has a requirement. It needs a requiring. It needs a require. Giving a boy to the violation and naming the pain we have suffering. I'm in pain and grief. I have been treated unfair. I'm feeling ashamed. I'm hungry. This has been done to me. And I'm sad. And I lost my old property. My dogs. And I stay far away with my kid. Good 2 years. Never seen them. It's not easy. We are putting in confinement area. There's no movement. It's like a jail. Within our country, we found ourselves we are in exile within our country. So we have been forced to refuge. A good number of people now living outside country because of the war. We create the war. War has been created by our people. These are the people from my school, University of Juba. Due to the situation that I'm facing now, so it's not allow me to conduct my research. For this problem, that is why I have been in POC. So my colleagues who are South Sudanese, different tribes, they conduct their research. They have finished now, and they have gone with their paper. I left out. So no problem. God is great.
Time is to go. Yangore, Panum the Yul, Keding Tom Chiang Ager, Wimuga, Teniamanin, Wayne Noir Chiamudunga, take a boat, take a cotkaswar, take a shower, opinion one, Ninman, Cokamong Yal, Wimuga, Teniamanin, Wayne Noir among Epirial, Yangora die Epirial, Bamang Bob Ben Goide, Ballet Catcher Carni. Con ba gây cái dia lôi xin ba lôi nít thế cái để nó quăng quay đa mắt cha cái toa mắt căng cái đấy cho lên nhá ngor quay quay chuột luồng nó bul bẹt roll dungwa weda, we roll dungwa weda, roll dungwa weda.
As much as the POC is the product of war and destruction, it's a place full of life, full of children whose future remains open. For how long will it last? How will it be to live outside again one day, sooner or later?
Let me take you back during when the crisis was started. I was the first student who came out from UNIMIS camp to go to the university. Some students from Nuer tribe, they don't talk to Dinka students. This one, it breaks, the crisis breaks some relationship from some students. But some of the students, this one, it does not affect the relation between you students alone. Like me, I have my colleague is called it Luka Agwek. He's from Denka, he's from Warab. But every day, every morning, you want to see me and even I want to see him. So I don't hate him, he don't hate me. Because we know ourselves, we are a student, we are innocent. We cannot hate ourselves. Because when this one happened, it is happened from politicians, those big people. Even though it was bring it down to the normal citizen. So this one, up to now, there are some people they don't talk, but I hope this peace will cancel everything.
In these days where peace seemed to be at the corner, the churches of the POC resonated with chants of hope, with prayers for the war not to start again.
Mother of God,
pray for us.
Saint Joseph,
pray for us.
Saint John the Baptist,
pray for us.
Ngani? Benja, turn up shy again. Turn up shy. Okay. Jenny? You don't got it. You don't got it. We be a to go on Ganadina. Took her, you. Come. No, no, when not a tin. No, not a tin. I've tried when I said, when did you? Nyam to kar kuya ba dire ge. Ana ngaro. Pito no kwa yo ge. Kakak fino no.
Cara aku loh ya.
Digi. Mana yang? It used to rain actually inside there. So we repair it, then we leave again. You're running it. It's raining. I'm okay. Gara dong ngemun usia. Ayo kwan. Jangan aku liut. Kau guru mana yo? Hey. Ara dong. Hah? Kau orang juga kena wan na wui ke ya wui. Camila Vera, kamu mana ker? Camila Vera, kalau kau di?
Mana yang jual lu?
Ini apa kau ini? Hah? Agara. Camila Vera, Vera. Mana lagi tu jam tu jam?
Joger nggak tangga deh.
Lagi jam.
Bear yo. Mana bear? Oh, mana?
Ini wih show ni. Nanti anda jangan bear dia kerja.
Tahu mana lele bear?
Mana udah nak jadi okey.
Tahu nak kangar mana? Lele bear.
So now people came up, busy going to school, and I'm happy always when I'm with children, dancing with them. And I do miss them when I go out for university. When I miss them there, I just want the lecture to finish, then I come back. And yeah. The other thing is the church. I'm very happy with my colleagues that we sing together. And people who are participating in church and in the school, they're the happiest people because you forgot about the problem. But when you go home and just stay at home, the problem will come every day in your head. But yeah, I'm really happy with the situation because we have to take the situation as it is because it's not from our will. It's the will of leaders are the one who did that. So we have to accept the fact. But we don't need to lose hope in God because it's our future and it's our home. Yeah.
Bul joy to kiel cha wa lo chan bul joy chin sur ye goi jo de ye kan sing goi lu nyal ye la ma ga cha bi pe la ran bien nang leng ki ra son wa kwa gan ba na ga yang lo ur nyam cha goi de goi nyu nu nya ken Queen Elizabeth bul joy to kiel cha wa lo chan bul joy chin sur ye goi jo de ye kan sing goi lu nyal ye la nga ga cha bi pe la ran bien nang leng ki ra son wa kwa gan ba na ga yang lo ur nyam cha goi de goi nyu nu nya ken Queen Elizabeth gur nyal le balang nyet ra son wa kwa balang nyet lo ma nyam mi ye ke del lo ma nyam ma te le to go ta ma da loi de ga son wa ko de gur nyal le balang nyet ra son wa kwa balang nyet lo ma nyam mi ye ke del lo ma nyam ma te le to go ta ma da loi de ga son wa ko de
In South Sudan, churches are among places where the resolution of conflicts can be discussed. Inside the POC site, it is not otherwise. To promote the end of the conflict, the Catholic Church organized a workshop for the youth living in the camp to discuss social and religious issues, among which the topic of peace and reconciliation.
We are doing this for youth, especially inside the POCs, to make youth to understand what is the real reconciliation and what is the real peace. Because there are some peace that we can sign the paper and then it's not from our hearts. So it will come, I'm sure, 100% from their hearts, because the revenge can do nothing. We'll just make the war to continue, and easily can be genocide like Rwanda. And for us, we don't need it to be like that, because we are brothers and sisters, and especially Nuer and Dinka, they are brothers and sisters. It's not first time for Dinka and Nuer to fight. It fought many times, and also again they come back together and reconcile again.
Now we are here in the camp. For example, we are here in the camp. What can we do? Because we want peace. We want to reconcile. Whether we are victim, whether other people, because we are victim, other people are victim. All of us are victim, as we understand. But we want to tell people that let us forgive one another. How can we reconcile? How can we forgive other people?
We start preaching to our brothers and sisters, say that, please, it is now the time where God calls us to forgive. You want to wash yourself. You live about the other person. Because if you need peace and every time there's something wrong to you, there's something wrong. You see, you just feel you're not happy. Because at times you just feel, you see somebody, you just feel very angry. You're not in peace, but you want your heart to live in peace, which means that really pain is there. How can you remove that pain so that at least you be in peace?
Reconciliation starts here, in your prayers. Pray for the people you call enemies. At least try. I know it is difficult. Just say, God, I pray you for these people who killed my relatives. Doing violence is suffering as much as receiving violence, even if these people don't realize it. So pray for them every night. Bless them. So you want reconciliation, better life for you, your future, your children. Start here. Try. Even if it is difficult, even if you tell God, I hate these people, but I pray for them. I don't like these people. I don't want to live with those ones, but bless them.
This is not the end, but this is the start. We are going forward. We are not going backward. And then our plans, now it started to be successful, then will encourage us to do many things. And by the support of our priests and our catechista and our friends, I'm sure 100% support of God will do everything that we need to do. As long as we are doing for the sake of happiness of our people and the change of South Sudan and the change of our community here inside. The other thing is about peace and reconciliation. It came on time because now, there is some peace which is going outside. We hope it will be true because the trust to go back to its place again is very difficult. But we trust in God that one day we will trust each one another again, and then everything will be okay. I always have a hope that things will change. And when there is crisis like this, it's a chance for a person to grow up. It's a chance for a person to do better things. Then you will not regret when the peace has come. When I was in Nairobi, when I finished the education, I said I have to come back to South Sudan. When the crisis was still going on, my colleagues from Kenya, they used to say, why are you going to South Sudan? It's just full of wars and what. You are going from a high life here, you're going to that miserable life. I tell them that I have a vision to South Sudan, and I wanted peace to come when I'm there, not before I go in. Then I will know the beautiful and the dream that I was dreaming that the peace will come. Then I will go and sit there.
The graduates are returning to the camp after taking part in the graduation ceremony that took place in May 2016 at the University of Juba.
So the celebration was very nice. Then we reached a joyous moment in our life. We say thank you to God because He protected us through the difficulties that we were facing during our academic years. And then now we achieved something. So we say thank you to God.
Yeah, I'm so glad. It has been a long journey since 2006. As my college is about 6 years to complete, but due to the crisis and the independence of the country, it takes me 10 years to accomplish the journey today. I'm so glad.
I always see after this life, like after this suffering, there is something which is coming after. One day the change will come, and you have to take the advantage of crisis to make it to be your strength, not to be like a weakness for you. Because there is a beginning and ending for everything. And I always say it's better to learn things like this is making us to learn about life.
Yes, it's finished.
In the tradition, the Nuer divide the world into two opposite principles, according to the two seasons, the dry season and the rainy season. Life in the dry season is joyful and social, whilst life in the rainy season is marked by isolation and a sense of sadness. The rainy season is regarded as a long dark night, and when the dry season starts, it's like morning. Like a long dark night, the war in South Sudan will eventually one day come to an end. This life of displacement will last for the children of the POC, for the children of South Sudan, until the morning comes.
Walk all day. boy to kill shawalo shine bul jo shin sur ye go shi jawdar ye ya kan shin goy loy nyale